Outrage, disgust, and concerns. Racism is rearing its ugly head in the valley tonight. A hateful photo making the rounds is being linked to a local high school. Hello and thanks for joining us on TV, KTNV.com, wherever you're streaming us right now. I'm Trisha Keene.
And I'm Ty Quinones. The 13 Action News reporter Asha Mendez now shows us what's sparking the controversy and also how school leaders now are handling it.
The George Floyd death is still a moment in the history of our country that many are trying to cope with. A photo and a message going around on social media using his name and a cartoon drawing of him has caused outrage and disbelief. Tonight, two community groups emphasizing the need for more education on inclusion and tolerance. And I must warn you, this may have some sensitive material for some of you. If you went to Sadie's with me, it will take my breath away is the message on a poster that this student is showing along with the drawing of George Floyd. She has a smile on her face while posing in what it seems to be a high school sports field. Many messages on social media are calling this behavior unacceptable, since for many it brings back feelings when Floyd died.
We were outraged. I was angry and I was saddened. And, of course, because the parents are sending information over and we're getting volunteers to help with, say, hey, alert, this is happening, right? It's a really difficult pill to swallow. We have to digest it every time something like this happens.
As a co-founder of No Racism in Schools 1865, Marshall says there is zero tolerance for racism and ignorance is not an excuse. She says there's a guide for situations like this one that includes education and mindfulness trainings.
Education will continue at both the school and community level. We have a turnaround plan that has been started, and we will ensure that she understands, as well as anyone else in the district, that it's a no tolerance zone, period.
The Anti-Defamation League also agrees education is a very necessary step to avoid more situations like this one.
We need to talk to our kids more about prejudice and discrimination in all its forms so that they can be allies. And again, it's just not enough to have conversations about how we're similar. We need to talk about our differences.
CCSD said in a statement that it's already taking action about this situation. Foothill High School parents also received a letter saying that they will not tolerate racially insensitive behavior. However, it is unclear if this particular student attends that high school. If you would like to learn more about what is being done and how to have this type of conversation with your kids, you can visit KTNV.com for the full interviews. Reporting from CCSD, Astrid Mendez, 13 Action News.